What's up, guys? This is Monster Jam Stone here, back with another video. Join us now as we give the good, the not so good, and the straight up ugly from Sunrise, Raleigh, and Austin, as well as cover the latest news including World Finals coming back, Camden Murphy back in Bakugan Dragonoid, YouTuber's Monster Truck coming along nicely, more shows being announced, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Monster Truck content. This week we have lots to cover, so we will just give the good, the not so good, and the straight up ugly. But for full results, make sure to check out the Monster Jam Historian Instagram page and monsterjam.com. The good, a strange yet fantastic weekend for Brendan Vincent. After his strange temporary ride was announced for Sunrise, Brendan Vincent showed why he is a force to be reckoned with. While not winning any overall event championships, he managed to win all 3 timed racing competitions and win 2 skills challenge competitions from the weekend. A strange yet memorable moment in his Monster Jam career that the fans and Vincent himself will never forget. Lindsay Reed taking big wins. After struggling on the Stadium Championship Series earlier in the year, and all season long in general, she's started to find her strides. She's had an impressive statistic portfolio, which include a single skills challenge win, 6 donut competition wins, 4 freestyle competition wins, and 2 overall event championships. It's great to see Reed back in the winner's circle, and with more time in arenas, she's bound to start earning more wins and hopefully will make her way back to stadiums and be better than ever. Colton Eichelberger's solid start. Colton Eichelberger made his return to Monster Jam last weekend in Austin, Texas, and fans were watching closely to see his performance. The social media buzz started even before he made his way onto the track, as for the first time since 2017, Eichelberger drove a Willman chassis in competition. His first appearance in a Willman was filling in for Tom Meents after his back injury took him out of the sport temporarily in 2017. After Meents made his return, Eichelberger returned to drive the CRD chassis for 2017 onwards. It is unknown if Colton will drive a Willman for the rest of the season or if this is a one-time occurrence. Colton would earn 2 skills challenge wins in Austin and is currently scheduled for Denver this weekend. And fans could not be more excited to see what he has in store for the rest of the season. Now, once again, we honestly don't think there was anything not so good, and certainly not anything straight up ugly, as overall it was a solid weekend for everyone who participated. That was it with the good, the not so good, and the straight up ugly. Onto the news, our first story. First up, the World Finals is back. Topping our list of stories tonight is the World Finals being unofficially announced. It was shown on the Orange County Sports Commission that estimated the date for World Finals would be May 21st and 22nd, 2022. A transcript of the article was provided, saying, "The Monster Jam World Finals is the culminating championship of a season-long series of motorsports events staged across the world. Owned and operated by Feld Entertainment, the nationally televised event is scheduled to take place at Camping World Stadium on May 21st and May 22nd, 2022. The board approved a 2-year sports incentive agreement with an annual bid fee of $850,000 for this event for the years of 2019 and 2020. The 2019 event took place and the bid fee was paid, while the 2020 event was cancelled due to COVID-19 and no bid fee was paid. This is interesting for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it still seems Feld Entertainment wants to still acknowledge their 2-year deal with Orlando's Camping World Stadium after World Finals 21 was cancelled in 2020 after the pandemic began. Secondly, the stadium has had renovations, hindering the elevated starting line, meaning the racing style would be altered. And finally, that the dates are still set for Saturday and Sunday as it was planned last year. Lots of speculation remains on the event as a whole, and do note that it is subject to change and or cancellation. Hopefully the event goes ahead and fans get to see the biggest event on Monster Jam's calendar. Up next, Camden Murphy returning to the sport. Fans have been waiting for more and more drivers to make their way back to the sport. One of them that has been the most asked for is Camden Murphy, former driver of the Bakugan Dragonoid. It was unclear what was going to happen to Bakugan after Ryan stopped piloting it. Well, now it is confirmed that Murphy will be returning to the sport in Glendale's second show in October. More on that later. Murphy was having an incredible season in 2020, and unfortunately his championship chase was cut short due to the pandemic. Fans are eager to see him return and pilot Dragonoid once again. Next up, a YouTuber's monster truck build is coming along nicely. Kevin Talbot is an incredibly successful YouTuber who focuses on making RC content. Talbot told his audience earlier in the year that he planned on building a full-size competition monster truck. However, earlier this week, he has posted progress on his incredible truck on Instagram, including it with part of the body on and the tires. His truck is on a CRD chassis, which is what most Monster Jam trucks like Son of a Digger, Zombie, Monster Energy, and Gravedigger all compete on, along with BKT tires, and more impressively, an engine built by Richard Midget, the person who builds the engines for Monster Jam. It is interesting to see so many Monster Jam parts being used, considering it is not confirmed if it's a partnership with Monster Jam. Talbot says he will be posting more videos on his build on his channel, and we cannot wait to see the whole build completed. And finally, more shows announced. Another week passes by and another batch of shows are announced. This week's newest additions are Hidalgo, Texas at Payne Arena, September 24th to 26th. Albany, New York at the Times Union Center, September 25th to 26th. And Glendale, Arizona at State Farm Stadium on October 2nd. These events have actually been exciting for a few reasons. Firstly, it features the Monster Jam return of Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid, as previously mentioned, but also the stadium debut of Armando Castro in El Toro Loco, who is scheduled to drive in Glendale on October 2nd. This week's shows are very interesting, and fans are excited to see what else gets added and who may appear at these shows. What do you make of this? Are you excited to see these shows? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time with some more Monster Truck content.